Hello my lovelies, I hope you're all well. Today we have some more Awaken with JP. Grab yourself something to drink. I have a protein milkshake today. Trying to get my protein up. Okay, let's see what JP has to say. Hope you appreciate the lippy.
Good evening. We'll be taking a break from reporting on how the January 6th committee is attempting to create an insurrection by reporting on an insurrection that never happened to give you the full scoop on what the hell is going on with the ratings of the network news shows. Who's the king and who's the peasant? Tucker Carlson or Anderson Cooper? Stay tuned to find out, and we'll also be taking a look at where our news show ranks in comparison. Mediate published cable news ratings for Wednesday, January 8th. What were the results? Well, they'll probably surprise you. You'd expect that CNN would lead the way with at least 81 million viewers. But unfortunately, Dominion wasn't doing the polling. What the polls did reveal is that Fox News obliterated the competition.
They did.
And no matter how much...
You know what's quite funny is we're seeing a similar thing over in the UK. Mainstream media, people aren't watching. And is it any wonder?
CNN identified as the winner. The viewers identified CNN as the loser. By far. CNN topped the bottom of the charts with 517,000 viewers on average per primetime show. And Fox News came in with 2.57 million viewers per primetime show. Is that almost 5 times more viewership than CNN got? I think the Great Reset's lost its initial. Now it's yet to air, yet we believe CNN will soon be reporting on how Fox News averages 2.57 million white supremacists per primetime show. And we look forward to convincing you that that's true as soon as we get the green light. But let's break the viewership numbers down for a better look. At the 10 p.m. slot, CNN's Don Lemon pulls in 439,000 viewers. Impressive. Compared to Fox's 10 p.m. slot filled by Laura Ingraham with 2,045,000 viewers. Now, according to real-life statistics made up and given to us by George Soros, she only gets more viewers because...
I have questions about George Soros, so I think I'm gonna do a video about him. Because I hear his name thrown around. I don't know much about the guy, so if you have some insight for me, let me know in the comments. Is this like does he control the media a bit like Rupert Murdoch? Is that this situation? I don't know. Let me know if you have any insight.
Country has a major problem with women who don't have penises, taking away opportunities from women who do have penises. And Laura Ingraham is part of this problem. This just in!
Oh, and did you hear that the world governing body of swimming has banned transgender athletes from taking part in women's sports, women's swimming. There's going to be an open category, which I think is brilliant. That's brilliant. Hurrah for women's sport.
We're also still supposed to not know what a woman is. And in the 9 p.m. slot, you have CNN Tonight coming in with 474,000 viewers, compared to Fox's Sean Hannity with 2,519,000 viewers. Well, that's over 5 times what CNN gets. This is why equal opportunity isn't right. We need equal outcomes. It shouldn't matter which show people want to watch more. We need equanimity where you have to watch the shows you don't want to watch just as much as you watch the shows you do want to watch. This is why socialism and communism works so well to make all people equally poor. This just in an effort for the NBA and NFL to become even more woke, we have early reports that they'll soon be announcing a socialism model of scorekeeping. This is where teams will end all games tied with an equal number of points, regardless of which team played the game better. This will ensure the social justice of equality of outcome.
I know he's joking, but honestly, I wouldn't put it past these organizations to do something like that at this stage. I just wouldn't. And that's Like, we are truly living in clown world, aren't we? This is really nice, by the way. 25 grams of protein in here and no added sugar. Oh no, it says fat-free. Fat-free is rubbish. Never mind. Anyway, back to the video. Ooh.
Makes sense, right? The new equality of outcome scoring system is coincidentally scheduled to go into effect in the year 2030, which is the exact same year that Klaus Schwab says you'll own nothing while he's happy about it. And in the 8 p.m. time slot, CNN's Anderson Cooper comes in with an impressive 637,000 viewers, compared to Fox's Tucker Carlson, who barely edges him out with 3,145,000 viewers. I wonder why CNN is the loser by far across the board in ratings. One theory is that Americans are getting tired of tuning into propaganda that works against them and would rather tune into honesty that works for them.
Intriguing.
This is obviously dangerous behavior,
Very.
and it's looking like shifting the ratings back to where they should be might require us to do another pandemic, the wheels of which are already in motion.
No.
Stay tuned, because fear sells. Right, CNN? That's all fun and games, but the viewers of our show want to know, where does We Lie to You News rank in comparison to CNN? Well, given that CNN is a massive operation with over 4,000 employees and an operating budget of many millions, and we're just a two-man operation, let's find out. And to be generous, we'll take a look at the viewership of our show compared to CNN's top-rated show. Again, Anderson Cooper with 637,000 viewers on the June 8th broadcast. Comparing that to our recent news episode entitled We're Here to Brainwash You, which was released right around the same time the polls took place, our show came in with 1,015,011 viewers, which kind of makes it look like we get more views than CNN's top-rated show. But that's just a one-time thing, I'm sure. So let's take a look at some other samples. The news episode we released right before that one, entitled We Treat You Like a Moron, came in with over 842,000 viewers, which
again wins.
I guess is over 200,000 more than CNN's top-rated show. Oh, but also the one we released right before that beat Anderson Cooper by even more. No, not that one. That wasn't a news episode, so it doesn't count. No, not that one. Not that one either. Yeah, that one. This news episode had over 900...
Did you see that? His trans swimmer... Sorry, I'm knocking my iPad over. The trans swimmer episode was over 4 million views. My God, that's amazing. It was so funny. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. And I did a reaction to it, so check that out as well.
1,000 views, which beats CNN's top-rated show by over 300,000 views. And it beats all other shows on CNN by an even bigger margin. And you make this possible. Probably the only sensible explanation for why our news show gets more views than the far-left network of CNN is because we lean even further left. Proud to do it. And you, as a viewer of this show, might just start to think that we're on the side of the majority. But of course, you're wrong and don't have permission to think that. Because CNN tries to make you think that if you love freedom, then you're just a part of a small fringe minority. And because they only get a small fringe minority of viewers, I think they know what a small fringe minority of viewers looks like and where they stand. All hail propaganda. All hail. So in conclusion, for some reason, CNN's popularity seems to directly match the popularity of the leftist politicians that are also falling in the polls. While Fox News and Tucker Carlson are clearly dangers to society and will require us to take away more of your free will in order to protect you from their free speech. While our news show being measurably more popular than...
God forbid you should be able to listen to whatever you want to listen to, because you're too stupid to be able to work things out for yourself. Didn't you know that? Didn't you know? You're too stupid. You have to be told what to think by trusted media sources.
News show on CNN should make them feel embarrassed. Good night. Oh, hey, I'm just doing the dishes. Safety first. I'm not a moron. But hey, I would love to ask you to join my email newsletter. It's the only way to ensure that you and I stay connected in the face of growing censorship. I also give you behind the scenes looks from time to time. Anyway, you can hit up awakenwithjp.com/join me in order to join me. Wilder, don't talk when I'm doing newsletter call to actions.
Aww.
See, he's the one interrupting me. Hey, before you go anywhere for sponsoring this video, I want to thank Bond Charge, the makers of my favorite evidence-based blue light blocking glasses. Well, JP, I have 2 questions for you. 1, why are you wearing blue light blocking glasses on your hands? And 2, who is Bond Charge? Well, first.
Okay, I think we'll end it there. But very, very amusing from JP again. He just knocks it out of the park every time, doesn't he? And I think it's gotten to the point now where even his serious stuff comes across as comedy because he is so good at it. I watched his wedding video and it's a serious video because it's his wedding and his wife is beautiful and they now have a child, which is lovely. But yeah, I'm so used to him being silly that I almost thought his wedding video was a comedy skit. But yeah. Head over to his channel, give him some love because he makes such awesome content and he puts it up copyright free, which means that people like me can watch it with you and we don't get copyright strikes. Bonus. Great. Well, thanks for joining me. Let me know about George Soros if you have any info in the comments and I will see you very soon.